So you went out there pretty quickly, and just to curious what the group work was like, what the individual work was like, what was done before, say, episode 2 was assigned, you know, in as a group in the room.
I'll have to move a little bit further because for those of you that may have read about it or heard in interviews or whatever, Sam's original intention was that this was to be a movie. So he wrote the first 90 pages and he was still in the first act of the movie and decided this isn't going to work. So he kind of broke that up and took pieces. So he had a full draft of 2 and a rough draft of 3 when the room started. So we started assigning scripts 4 through 10.
I see.
So 2 is in great shape. 3 he wanted help and notes on, and then 4 on we went crazy. You
were creating those. So
yeah.
How was 4 on? You know, what was the process of that? How many writers were? First of all, how many writers were in the room?
We had 7 season 1.
Okay, and what sort of work did you do on episode 4 through 10 prior to, say, each one being assigned to a writer?
We would look at the arc of the season and note the major beats and the points we had to hit, and then go back through to each episode that we're looking at, and we'd start to break that down into scenes for each character, and then we would go into those scenes and break them as full scenes. Throughout the years, we now break in much more detail. It was a little looser then. We had another step in our process then, which we have since taken out, which was you would get, I'd say like a fleshed out beat sheet would be the best description I can give. So it's like Elliot and Angela are in a scene, they're talking about this, a couple ideas for what happens in the scene, and then this is the resolution of the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so season 1 you had that, and you took that document and you went and you wrote a very fleshed out outline. I remember the outline for 106 being something like 16, 17 pages of prose. And then you come back to the room with that. People give notes, Sam gives notes, you take that and then you go off and write your episode off of that.